Okay, so in the last video, I had you recopy the example because it was typed in the book or in your guide notes. Now, if you're watching this in the future and it's been fixed, hopefully this is the example you're looking at. F of x equals 2x to the third power minus 5x squared plus x plus 2. Okay, so part A, we want to list all possible rational zeros. So possible rational zeros are going to equal factors of 2 divided by the factors of 2. Now, again, on the exam, you don't have to write this out. I'm writing it out so you know where I'm getting this from. I get plus or minus 1, and plus or minus 2, all over plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2, which is plus or minus 1, dividing this out, and then we're going to divide this out. So I get plus or minus 2, and then plus or minus, I do this out, I get plus or minus 1 half. And then when I divide this out, I get plus or minus 1 again. So this is my possible rational zeros. Now we use synthetic division to go ahead and test the possible rational zeros. And again, I'm going to start testing out, I like to test out the ones that are not fractions, not ideal fractions. So I'll test out 1 first. I'm going to test 1. So I get 1 would be coefficients I'm going to use 2, negative 5, 1, and 2. 2, negative 5, 1, and 2. 2, negative 3, negative 3, negative 2, negative 2. Oh, it works. Looks like 1 is a 0. That means it must have come from x minus 1. And the rest of my factor would be 2x squared minus 3x minus 2 equals 0. And then I'm going to go ahead and factor this. I'm going to use the AC method here. So 2x squared minus 3x minus 2 equals 0. I'm going to use the AC method. Actually, I don't even need to do this here. I'm just going to go ahead and do my work off to the side. So I get negative 4, negative 3, 1, negative 4. These two multiply to give me this, add to give me this. I get 2x squared plus 1x minus 4x minus 2. X, I get 2x plus 1. Minus 2, and I get 2x plus 1. I get 2x plus 1 and x minus 2. So my zeros are 1, negative 1 half, and 2. How do I get negative 1 half? Well, I know that 2x plus 1 equals 0. I get 2x equals negative 1. X equals negative 1 half. So here are my zeros, and if you want to give me the points, it would be this, this, and this. Okay. Now notice how I tested 1 first and it worked, but if it did not work, then I would go ahead and try to test negative 1 or positive 2 or negative 2. If I really wanted to, I would test 1 half or negative 1 half. And notice how all my zeros that I have here are in this list. So whichever one you test, if you tested this, which I did, it would be this factor. If I tested 2, it would have worked. This would have worked. And I would have had x minus 2 my first factor. There's something different here. But my answer would still come out the same. Okay? That's the end of this section. So go ahead and stop your video. And go ahead and start your assignment if you're in my class or whatever I assign for you next. My phone is ringing, so it's a good time to stop.